I've been living in Dujanyan since January of 2007. That fall of 2007, I started teaching at Sichuan Technology and Business College. I had just gotten out of the shower and was in my underwear, and that's about 2:30 when it hit. And it was violent. We heard a small rumble coming from the distance, and it grew in strength, and suddenly the quake was nailing us in the apartment. The floor was both horizontal and vertical movement, and so it was violent shaking. My wife immediately ran out the door. I told her, run down the stairs. At that point, I was trying to just grab something for clothing. As I turned to look out my window, buildings were pancaking, collapsing down. It was just bucking and bouncing and swaying side to side by meters. I mean, there was 3 or 4 feet of movement in the whole building, of course, in all the buildings. And I could see, across the city, I could see waves of energy whacking the city, and, of course, buildings were dropping. It was horrifying. I didn't think I was going to make it. I thought the building was going to come down at any second. I threw my motorcycle helmet on and grabbed the doorway, stood in the doorway, and just hung on for dear life. And it went 90 seconds or more, the shaking. I mean, it was incredible. We lost 16 students and I think 2 teachers in collapses. One of the student dorms collapsed. Part of it collapsed. And, massive structural damage to the whole school. So they've shut classes down. They're sending everyone home. My college is planning to rebuild and open in the fall semester, which is a daunting task. I'm going to try to help rebuild the college. I fell in love with Dujanyan. The city was beautiful and it was kind to me, and I'd like to stay and help rebuild.